All right. So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest on the building. We got my girl, Donna Era. What's going on, Dawn?
What's going on, J.Paul?
Man, it's been forever.
It's been a while.
Been forever, man. I'm so good to see you, man. And you came and rocked the show.
It was so awesome.
I'm glad you came down and did your thing, man. Like, it's been a long time.
A long time.
Very long time. Long time coming.
Long time coming.
Pun
It's a long time coming entertainment.
So let's get into it from the very beginning. So originally you from Charleston, South Carolina.
Yes.
Born and raised.
Yes.
Okay, give me a little history. Well, give the people a little history about, you know, how you was raised in Charleston.
So my family is from Georgia and Florida. So my dad was stationed over here in the Navy.
Okay.
So that's how we ended up over here. I have no origin or no ties to South Carolina other than my dad being stationed here. So growing up, I had real nice parents, like Clarence from off of 8 Mile. Both parents with a real nice marriage. Very sheltered, but very, very much involved with music. And music has always been just in my heart and a part of my life.
Yeah. So you mean by shelter, like how much shelter was y'all, were you growing up?
So like I couldn't even watch BET. Like my mom did not play.
She didn't watch no BET.
No BET. Like my mom would be at work and I would cut that shit off. Like.
So what could y'all watch, like Disney Channel?
We could watch Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. But even then, like if it was something like dumb or like she felt like your brain was gonna rot, like Ed, Ed and Eddie, she did not like.
You can't watch Ed, Ed and Eddie. It's a classic.
I know, we had to sneak and watch it.
Oh man.
I had to sneak and watch all the music videos with the video vixens, like them learning how to twerk and stuff.
Golly. So that was on y'all heavy.
On our ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Dang. So how long? How old were you? Like, far as when you know, like, hey, I'm on restrictions. Far as I can't do a lot of things. Like, was you a lot young, like 8, 9, something like that?
I would say about 8 or 9. Like I knew the difference because I would be in Charleston one way, but then I would go visit my family in Georgia and it was completely different. We knew when we knew when Cash Money Records was dropping. We knew about all of that. It was a different vibe over in Georgia with my other family.
So you most definitely like coming down to the other side.
Like I feel like a whole different person when I'm over there.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Oh man. So with the clothing, I had to wear certain clothing?
Just we couldn't be revealing. Yeah, my dad is a Muslim, so we couldn't be just out there looking like hoochie mamas. No. Right.
So you had to wear the long dresses?
No. I did wear like scarves and dresses when I would go to his masjid. But no. But we just couldn't be like tight clothes or showing skin and belly and things like that. And I've never been like that.
At all. Yeah. Okay. So being raised in Charleston, what was that lifestyle like for you back then as far as growing up and just maneuvering through Charleston?
You know it's different. Like there are different opportunities in Georgia than there is in South Carolina. You can tell racism is very real, but you know like it's something in the air. Like you know there are things that you just can't do. You could be as talented as you want to be, but they won't give you recognition because, you know, other people have to look out for themselves.
Right.
So it puts a damper on you like, dang, like, am I really, y'all not going to choose me? Y'all see I'm working hard. Y'all see I'm going hard.
Right.
Like trying out for cheerleading, trying out for dance. And you know you're talented and they're just not picking you to be a part of it.
Be a part of that. Yeah. So, I mean, why do you feel like things haven't changed as far as that? You would think a lot of people will see how South Carolina and, you know, how it is, you know, you would think they would try to work on ways to try to fix that. Why you feel like nobody's not really pushing to fix a lot of things?
I think we've just accepted that that's how it is. And people are just so used to maneuvering within their own network. There is a rumor that people have their people picked and that's how they thrive within being popular and having their people picked. So it's just, we've accepted it and just remained that way for a long time.
For a long time. Yeah. I can say the same thing about down here too, man.
Really?
The same exact same thing down here, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for real. So the music, when did the music come and, you know, be a part of your life? Was it younger or they come a little old, you know, a little later?
When I was younger, when it's always just been a part of me. Like I always could write songs when I was like 3 years old. I was just like coming up with songs to sing. It's just always been something I knew I could do. So I just stuck with it.
Right. And so you got that from when you came to Georgia side, because you was more diverse with a lot of music
And
that you could
express
listen
myself
to.
better.
So how you hit that going home and having to hide what you learned and stuff when you go back home? How was you
We
hiding
didn't
it?
hide that. They knew.
Oh, they knew?
They knew. What could they do?
Oh, so they couldn't say
What
nothing.
could they do? They knew.
But you know, there's certain things that you couldn't act, even though you said
Yeah.
you couldn't act them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they knew. Come on now.
Right. So you said it was a lot younger and stuff like that. So how old were you when you got serious with it? Like, hey, I got a skill for this. I could really go somewhere with this.
The day that Lisa Left Eye Lopez passed away, that's when I knew.
Oh my God.
The same day.
That was
when
bad.
I was 10 years old. So
yeah. You remember that day, huh?
Yeah. Yep. I knew. Like I used to listen to all her songs, have them memorized, and then when I like learned that she passed, I was like, oh, I gotta rap because she gone.
Right.
So I gotta come in and turn up and really like hone in on my skills.
Skills. So what type of music, well, what era of music that you consider, you know, that you grew up listening to? What era mostly? Was it like 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s?
The most influential between late 90s and early 2000s.
Okay. Give me 5 90 artists that you like.
Of course, I'm going to say TLC.
Okay.
I'm going to say Hootie and the Blowfish.
Okay.
I'm going to also say Missy Elliott. I love Missy Elliott.
Okay.
Lil' Kim.
Okay.
Heavy D.
Heavy D. Nice little list. Okay. Give me some 2000 stars.
Nickelback. I love Nickelback. I love emo. Cut my life into. I love emo so bad. Nelly was hot. I remember Nelly being hot. Eminem. Who was that? 3?
That's 4.
4?
The 3. 4. Yeah, somebody.
Kelly Clarkson. I'm low-key like a white girl.
Okay.
On the inside, I'm not gonna lie. And then who else? Aaliyah before she passed.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, you got a lot of diverse catalog so far. I like that. So I heard Nickelback and I heard a couple other names that I'm, you know. So when people hear or people, you know, find out that you listen to all different types of music, do they be shocked or?
No, I don't think so. If they get to know me,
they'll be
like, it makes sense. It checks out.
Right. So what you hear the difference in, you know, when you're listening to a pop record, different from a hip hop record, from an R&B record? Like, what are you feeling when you hearing those different elements?
Pop, they let the pop artists express themselves truly. Like, it's okay to be in love. It's okay to express yourself. It's okay to be different. Hip hop, you have to fight to be different and to be mainstream and to be good at it and to be successful and thrive in it.
Right.
You could tell the difference. R&B, it's been a downward slope. It used to be about love. Now it's just they competing with the rap niggas. Like, who is who?
Yeah, that is so true. That's so true. So true. So, you know, I got to ask you this question. So, you took a break. Now, you know, you took a long break, a hiatus. So, what made you take the break?
I think I got discouraged and I gave up. I honestly gave up. I didn't think I was needed, and I didn't think I had a calling in doing music anymore.
I totally feel you on that. I feel like as musicians, we all have that feeling where we just feel like our music might not be good enough, or we feel like we're in a hamster wheel. Like I said, we feel like we're moving, but we're not going nowhere. We just in the same spot. We're in a hamster wheel, and you know, it makes a lot of people quit and stuff. But that's why I tell a lot of people, like, when you're doing music, you got to have the love for it. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a strong passion for it in order for you to understand, like, yo, I'm trying to make it. I'm not trying to be a big rap superstar, but I just want to be heard enough where people can hear me, you know, hear my voice in music and stuff like that. So when it comes to music from you growing up to the way music is today, do you see the changes?
I feel like it went to hell.
Okay, why you say that? Why you say that?
Pussy, pussy, pussy. Look at my dick.
Yeah.
My chain. Look at my dick. Look at my chain. Look at my bitch. Look at my.
Yeah.
We just looking.
Looking.
Goddamn. Like, what's going on? Like, okay, we looking.
Right. That's facts. Yeah, that is true. I mean, you had a little bit more artists that you can have different, vibes with back then. You had your Lauryn Hill vibes, you had your Eve vibes, you had your the Brat vibes, you had the Trina, the Kayas, you had Little Kims, you had the Foxy Browns, you had all different types of that you want to listen to. But it's not like mostly every brand of female rapper that comes out, they got to talk about their genitalias and stuff like that. Yeah, so. But sex sells.
It does. But you could change the radio station and it was a change.
Right.
Now, you even scrolling down YouTube, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Even the pop people, they're coming over joining hip hop, and who is who? It's so blended.
Yeah, it's so
you can't
blended.
tell people apart.
You can't tell the difference. And R&B don't even sound like R&B no more. Yeah.
It's just to a slow beat. Look at my bitch. That's
Look
at my dick. Like, and a real slow song. That's it. You know I'm telling the truth.
Right. So through your hiatus, you had some babies. Two. How old your oldest?
He's 6. He'll be 7 next Friday.
Golly.
Yep. His name is Malachi.
That's what's up, man. And
Max, he's 3.
Max is 3. So how it is trying to juggle, being a mother, trying to raise kids, and you getting back into the music. So how is it trying to juggle all 3 of those?
It does get hard, like having people that you trust, having your village to help you with like watching your kids. Right. But I really feel like my 3-year-old, he's potty trained now. We outside. Like he's good. We are outside. He knows how to turn off the light. He knows how to go get the remote. He knows how to open his chips. We good. Like, everything. What are you talking about?
That's what's up.
It's just like a lot lighter. So
right. So let me ask you questions, because life was different when me and you was hanging out a while back. Was motherhood everything that you thought it was, as far as like before you had your kids? Everybody had their ideas and thoughts of what they think mother and fatherhood would be like until we actually have our kids. Because when I wasn't playing, they just was here. But it's a total difference when you raising other people's kids and raising yours. So what you say about all that?
I think it made me stronger. I didn't really stand up for myself before I had my children. I stand up for myself because I got to stand up for them.
Thanks.
And I'm more confident in what I'm saying because they need me. Like, I have to stand on business for me and for my children.
Your children.
So I didn't expect to develop those skills. I thought I would still be light, oh, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Like what are you talking about?
Right.
Like just standing on business about myself.
Fact.
So no, it's not. I had to become stronger being a mother, but it's what I needed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's dope. Yeah. I think a lot of us be needing that little extra boost to get our stuff together. They basically remind us like every day we gotta make sure we get our stuff together. We gotta make sure
it's shape.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stay up on it, because they're little sponges. They soak up everything that we do, and they look at everything that we do, and stuff like that. So, do you feel like this generation? Do you feel like raising kids? Do you feel like it's more important to have both parents in the household, or you think that a single parent can still do it in 2026?
I think a single parent can do it, and if that's what they have to do, that's what it's gonna be, and it will work out.
Right.
Having both parents, that'd be amazing. Like I said, I have both of my parents. Even though they were strict, they're still a team. They still work together. They help me with my children. But if that's what you have to do, it's possible.
Yeah, big possible. Be tough, but yeah, but it's possible. Very, very possible. Seen a lot of mothers do it.
Yep.
And a lot of they produce a lot of successful kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
We going to the league, okay?
yeah, you feel
NBA
me?
and
Yeah, you feel me? That'd be, I know that'd be you be crying that whole
you
trip.
the MVP of it. I'm just, oh my
So, long time coming.
baby. Long time coming.
So,
Chill.
shout out my boys Colors.
Chill.
So, Colors hit me up. He was excited like a kid in the candy store, man. He was like, yo, I'm finna quit my job. And I'm like, you finna quit your job for? He like, man, Dawn's back. I said, you BS. He like, no, she's back rapping. I said, man, I ain't heard Dawn rapping over almost a decade. Like, it's been forever.
Yes.
And he was like, she's back for real. And I'm like, man, that's awesome. So what made you want to come back into, doing the music? Because it's always in you.
Yes.
So, but
it never left. I thought okay, let me just be serious. Let me buckle down and take care of the children. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with this. I was not okay.
not okay.
I was never okay. And now, like, being back doing this, I feel complete now.
You're complete, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. You working on a project?
Yes. Yes.
How many tracks you looking on putting on the project?
I want 16 tracks. I
Okay.
want some tracks from J.Paul
Okay.
on the
I'll
beat.
probably give you about 12 of them.
We go, okay. we gonna link up, but yes.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad to see you back, looking good. Still look the same. Yeah, I still look the same.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like I saw you.
Okay.
What you think, Colors?
What you saying?
Look the same.
Matured up.
Yeah, maturing up. Yeah, for real, for real. Yeah.
Gave her more purpose, and more defiant.
Yeah, that like for real. That's what's up. So
That could come back to the same team. That's for him up.
right.
Now you're
It's kind of funny. All right, so when it comes to social media, 'cause, a lot can happen in 10 years. So social media, 10 years ago, social media was hot, but it wasn't as hot as it is now. So do you feel like social media is kind of hurting the society far as how much people spend that much time in their phones than actually reality stuff? Or do you feel like it's needed, people just got to learn how to balance the time being on it?
Yes, but we're not going to. There's nobody saying, hey, get off your phone. Unless
Right.
you're the mom. They're going to sneak back. The kids are going to sneak back and
Right.
get on the phone anyway.
Right.
I think COVID messed us all the way up.
Mhm.
People are very much out of touch with reality.
So why you
People-
say that? Why you say that before? Let's talk about that. Why you say that?
Okay. People who used to be outside before COVID, once we
Right.
had that lockdown, they're not the same.
They're not the same.
They have anxiety being around people, even going out to the clubs. We don't see as much people.
Yeah.
It's not as packed as it used to be
Right.
because people would rather be on their phone, on social media, watching
Yeah.
other people live their life.
And it opened up a whole different, it opened up a bunch of jobs where it's like, now people can sit in front of a computer and just make money
For the rest of their life.
for the rest of their
And
life.
that's okay. Order on Instacart. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But go outside
Right.
and breathe air.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of iron robots.
Yeah, no, for real. For real.
Everybody moving in the same pattern, using the same AI flyers, using everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just what? A different name? Because it's your name? That's it. Sips tea. But it's true.
That's true. That is so true. That is so true. So do you feel like this generation when you growing up, do you feel like these women today are different in far as how you grew up, far as you and the women of, y'all growing up, do you feel like it's a difference now? Is there a gap between the generations?
It's very different. You go online, you can see somebody coochie.
Yeah.
And that's it for free. Like, I'm just, okay, Facebook, okay, hello, coochie, okay. And okay, listen, growing up in Georgia, like spending time with my grandparents, we had slips. We went to Baptist church.
Right.
We had slips and stockings. Like,
Right.
what are you, you better not be able to see your lady bits. What
Well,
are you
but a
talking
lot of
about?
women, they don't teach the etiquette no more in school. So, like, how women you're supposed to sit down, you have dresses on,
Cross
or you
your
have
legs,
things
have
like
something
that.
covering.
Women don't do that no more.
We done. Like,
Them
it's
days are
not
over with.
happening no more, for real, for
Days
real.
are over with.
For free.
Mm-hmm.
Literally for
Because
free.
you have the thought culture. Thought culture has taken over to a point where, you
Body count. What's your body count?
Like nobody, like they'll tell you their body count.
And not give a damn.
And not
What
care.
you gonna do?
Cause just imagine back then doing the nasty things like going down on somebody. You kept that quiet. You didn't want everybody to know you were doing things. Now it's
They on live doing it.
yeah.
You can subscribe and see them do that all day, every day. What are you talking? $10.99. Okay. And they making millionaires.
To my $10.99.
$10.99 a month.
Big facts.
For real. J.Paul, you got an OnlyFans? I ain't gonna lie. Listen, COVID, it was getting kind of scary.
Oh, you really good?
I ain't gonna lie. I was starting to take some pictures. I ain't gonna lie.
My cousin, she makes like $2,000 a week on her feet.
Period.
It's showing her feet.
I might make some rap videos.
Yeah, she gonna get her toes. She gonna get her toes done. Get all the what they call it, manicure and all that, pedicure.
Get the design.
And get the designs on the feet and take pictures. Oil them up, have them all greasy.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Showing feet.
I ain't mad
at it.
So you'll do that? You'll show your feet?
I sure would.
So $2,000 a week.
Listen, $2,000. Wow, okay.
Show her some feet.
I ain't gonna give me some toe rings.
Yes. Oh, she gonna make it all cute. Oh, design, put some toe rings on.
Get a nice little backdrop. Maybe even this with the red sweets. Just prop up my leg. I go.
$2,000 easy.
Wow. Period.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that just show you where we at now. Where the world is a totally different animal right now. Like for real. So when it comes to doing music these days, do you feel like women are getting more respect in music? Because like when y'all was doing it, when you were doing it back then, it's like women, y'all was out, but y'all wasn't as loud as it is now. Like you got Megans, you got the Cardis, you got the Dojas, you got so many now. Compared to back then, it was like what Nicki, Remy, maybe one or two or three of them, but now it's a bunch of them. They all talk about the same stuff, but it's a lot of them now. So do you feel like women are getting heard more, but they're just using it wrong, or do you feel?
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Because it's still it's like there's no reform. Like you see, Lil' Kim, she killed the game, she pioneered, but everybody's dressed like Lil' Kim. The nipples is out.
Everybody.
It's a star right where your hoo-ha is. Like what is going? Everybody looks the same.
Yeah. Stripper culture. So like every generation had a stripper rapper, I call it. If you go back to, they say if you want to go back to the 70s you had Minnie Riperton. I mean not Minnie Riperton, but Millie Jackson. I'm sorry, Millie Jackson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Millie Jackson. She was a little Kim back then. Millie Jackson used to always have the little trashy, raunchy album covers. Yeah. So she was known for being that kind of loud and stuff. 80s, you see,
Salt and Pepper, right?
Yeah, like
they weren't as strong as Lil' Kim.
No,
yeah.
Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, push it real good. They weren't really out with it.
90.
They was clothed though. They had on clothes.
Yeah. 90 wise, you had your Adina Howard. You had your Trina, late Trina, Lil' Kim's and all that, Foxy's and stuff like that. 2000, you had your Kaya. Trina's and stuff like that.
Jackie O,
Jackie O's and
so
stuff.
Pretty and killing it.
2010, and that's when you have the Nickies, the
Cardi later.
Cardis, City Girls and all that. So I mean, you always have them. They always been around. It's more of them
prevalent, like everywhere. Yeah,
it's everywhere now, to a point where it influenced young girls that's in school. So now you got every girl that's in school dressing like.
You don't even know.
Yeah.
You don't even know. Because they, okay, Dad, this is what I'm wearing. They take that shit off once they go to the bathroom, and you don't even know what your baby wants to wear.
And cause I remember back then we was going to school, girls couldn't wear short stuff. They had to wear a lab coat. So you be seeing everybody walking around with these big old scientist coats.
No,
Yeah, they put you on
no.
a scientist lab coat.
No, we had a rule it couldn't go past your middle fingernail.
We had the same one, same rule.
That
But
is
if
so
it
crazy.
didn't, then you got to put on that lab coat.
No, we didn't have no lab coat.
And then you had all the perv guys know that you wearing something short 'cause you got a lab coat on. So you're like, hey, let me see what you
Trying
got
to look
on.
under you.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy. Which is wild. It's wild, man.
It's no shame because it's normal now. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so you heard a little bit about the Carmelo situation in Colombia about the little boy that got killed?
No, what happened?
Well, whatever my Carmelo, but that wasn't that was about the track situation. I'm sorry about Carmelo when he stabbed Austin in the chest.
No.
You never heard of that one?
No.
Okay, well we don't talk about that one then.
No.
I thought you heard about it. It was all on the news.
No, I heard about there was the shooting. The little boy was shot at the gas station and he didn't even steal the water bottle that they said he stole. Why? Still 2026, black people will probably give them the most business, the Asians the most business.
Right.
What's going on? Why is there no like connection, no friendship? Why don't you trust us? Right. And we're literally supplying your security.
Right.
What's going on? Why do you still feel this way about us? And you see us every day.
Right.
Hi, how are you? We're doing business. What's going on?
Right. They know where the money at. I mean, they sell the goods and they sell physical goods to, the black community. Everything in the stores cater to black folks, basically. So if you think of everything that be in them stores like that, that's owned by them Arabs or the Koreans or stuff like that, they cater everything just for black folks. It'd be hair weaves in there. White folks ain't going in there buy no hair weave.
Braiding hair, yep.
All types of stuff in there. Yep. They have blunt rollers, blunt accessories, all types of stuff in there. 40 ounces.
Mad Dog, Yeah. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I had a Mad Dog.
Come on, Mad Dog.
I ain't gonna lie.
Boy, that Mad Dog.
But listen, it's true.
That's true. That is so true. That is so true. Oh man. So, what is some of the new music that you're gonna be working on? What are some of the topics that you're gonna be covering? I know you got a lot to talk about within the last 10 years.
Being a mother. I was gonna say it, but I ain't gonna be shady. Anyway, being a mother, we gonna keep it cute. Being a mother for the third time. I have a new dance song that I am working to complete. And I just want it to be like viral. I want it to be like everybody's line dancing to it. Okay. I cannot wait. I feel like I want my music to be like therapy to the people. Like no matter how many times they hear it, they just cannot get enough of the music that I have to put out. Right. So love, crying, being happy, fuck a nigga, love a nigga, like, yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so before we slide off on NewbieVeT, how can they get in contact with you for bookings, for performances, features, or whatever?
You can contact Headliner. That is my manager. That is the head of LongtimeComingEnt Entertainment. Shout out to Headliner. You can also get in touch with Colors if Headliner is not available. Big Shia. You can find me on Facebook at Dawn, DAWN of OVERA era. You can find me on Instagram at Dawn.of.era, Dawn of Era. You can find me on TikTok, Dawn Daddy Dollars. And just be on the lookout for me for new projects. We out here.
Yeah. Any love you want to shout out?
Shout out to Max. Shout out to Malachi. I love y'all so much. Y'all are the reason that I still believe. Y'all are the reason why I still go. Shout out to Color. Shout out to J.Paul. Because I thought they was going to be on my ass for coming back. But they just welcomed me back with open arms. Mm-hmm. Shout out to LongtimeComingEnt Entertainment. Shout out to all my family, all my friends for still just like believing in me and still holding me down and telling me, hey, keep going and don't stop this time. So I love all of y'all.